everybody, what's up, what's good, what's going on? I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick little introduction in regards to the video that you're about to watch. So, a little while ago there was a contest for Demi Lovato tickets, I believe it was. And the purpose of it was to make a video talking about your experience with mental health, and the video that I decided to submit was about the time that I was bullied in middle school, because I believe that my anxiety as well as my depressive disorder stemmed from the time that I was bullied. It was a really traumatic experience for me. It happened when I was in 7th grade, and the people that bullied me at one point not too long before were actually my best friends. So that's all I have to say about that. And here's the video. Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm 19 years old and I'm a sophomore in college. When I would hear phrases such as recovery story, I'd get really frustrated and upset, because in my mind it meant that in order to have a story, you had to be done recovering. And if there's anything that I've learned, and I really have Demi to thank for this, it's that there's no given amount of time in which a person recovers from something. At least not always. For some people, you spend your entire life recovering. You spend your entire life coming to terms with elements that are now permanently a part of who you are as a person. I started my recovery after an incident happened in 8th grade. I was bullied. And something that I think makes my story a bit unique from most is that the people who bullied me weren't just the mean kids in class or complete strangers who knew nothing about me. The girls who bullied me at one point were my best friends. We'd have sleepovers. We were very close. Some of them I even referred to as a sister. When someone you love and care about and trust turns against you in the blink of an eye, it changes things. It hurts you. I eventually ended up going to therapy, and after some sessions I was diagnosed with depressive disorder and anxiety disorder, both of which I still continue to struggle with. I'm not interested in taking medication, and I've let go of this idea that I can be cured. The thing about mental health is that it doesn't go away. At least that's how I feel about it. Having depression and anxiety is part of what makes me who I am. At first I was ashamed and I was angry. I didn't understand why I went through the things that I went through. There was one night in particular where the girls who were bullying me, one of them was leaving me really nasty text messages, like paragraph after paragraph, and voicemails, and she told me that I should kill myself because no one would miss me and no one cared. That night I sent a text message to my mom and I asked her if she could come to my room and not tell anyone, not tell my siblings, and just come talk to me. And I had to confide in my mom, and I had to tell her that I didn't want to live anymore. And that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. But I know it was the right thing to do. Sometimes with depression, it doesn't matter how many people you have supporting you, you always feel alone. And if you keep your negative feelings and your negative thoughts to yourself, it can be dangerous. Sometimes you get so inside of your head that you think even if you tell someone something like this, it's not going to matter. You just convince yourself that no one cares about you. You start to listen to the negative thoughts and the negative people, and you think that the world really might be a better place without you. Unfortunately, there are a lot of cases where people aren't able to overcome these thoughts. And I'm lucky. It was really hard for me and it was really painful, but I'm so glad and so thankful that I let go of my fears and I did what was best for me, and that was talk to my mom. I saved myself. Depression and anxiety are things that I continue to live with every single day. Some days are better than others. And what helps me the most is knowing that it's okay to not be okay. You don't have to have the best day all the time. It's okay to cry and to be sad. It's okay to accept the way that you feel and to talk to people about it. I've learned that when you're falling apart and when you're breaking, it can be easy to try and let someone else put you back together. But if you really want the results to last, you have to be the one to pick yourself back up. You have to be the one to make yourself believe that you deserve life and that you deserve happiness. If you don't believe it yourself, it doesn't matter how many people tell you that they love you or that they need you. You have to know it for yourself what you deserve. And that is part of my recovery that I continue to do every single day and that I will have to continue doing for the rest of my life. My depression, my anxiety will always be a part of who I am. There's not going to be a day where I wake up and I'm not affected by these things. And I've come to terms with that and I've accepted that. Some people, they spend a certain period of time recovering from something and then they get to move on with their life. But for some people, that's not the case. For some people, you have to learn to live with the circumstances that you're given. And it can be really hard and frustrating because, like I said, some people feel like in order to have a story, it means that they have to be done bettering themselves. They have to be done taking the journey to getting to a healthy place. But for me, my journey is going to continue. My recovery is going to continue for the rest of my life. And I'm okay with it. Because I know now what I deserve.